So you want to tap strafe on controller. You're sick of getting absolutely styled on by mouse and keyboard demons, but you don't want to switch inputs and lose that aim assist that you so desperately need? Well, look no further, because in today's video, I'll be showing the best controller tap strafe binds, showing you guys how to complete and eventually master this movement tech. And I'll be sharing a few other configs that I found to help close the controller movement gap. Let's get right into it. Alright, so first thing you want to do, you want to go to Steam, top left hand corner, hit View, Small Mode so we can get the old UI, right click on Apex, edit Steam controller configuration. Yours should look something like this. All you gotta do to set up the tap strafe is go to left stick, click, go to mode shifting, style input, put this on directional pad, mode shift button, left stick click. Let me find that real fast. Joystick click. Then you want to put this on W, A, S, and D. Once you're here, go to W, go to show activators, and this is actually going to be the only regular press. Turn this on, hold to repeat, all the way up for turbo. And then on A, S, and D, you want to go here, show activators, long press time, all the way down, repeat weight all the way up, hold to repeat, and same with this one, long press time all the way down, repeat rate all the way up, hold to repeat, and same on D. Alright, so once you're done with that, you officially set up the tap strafe bind. So let's hop right back into Apex. So the way this actually works is when you press your joystick down, it activates it as W, A, S, and D. And the way tap strafing works is it's a lurch mechanic, which is only accessible on mouse and keyboard. And it applies WASD to your left stick on turbo, just like a scroll wheel, so you can actually have the benefits of tap strafing on controller. So all you want to do is you want to press down on your joystick. Forward is W, left is A, backward is S, and right is, of course, D. So you really just want to play around with it. This is something that really takes time. Something that I found that helped was you run up to a thing, you jump on it, and you tap strafe around it. Simple as that. This is really just, it's something that's going to take a lot of time for you. What could help is if you want to switch to Octane, because he has a lot more speed. You can learn the tap strafe a little bit faster. But yeah, I mean, it really just is something that you have to just grind out, figure it out, and once you do, trust me, it's definitely worth it. And then, of course, there are a bunch of other movement techs that you can combine this with. I won't be covering those in this video because this is not a movement guide, unfortunately. If you guys want a movement guide, why does that have to happen? I'm going to keep on talking. If you guys want a movement guide, then get this video to 1,000 likes. I know it's a very, very far-fetched goal, but if you guys can hit that, I'm going to make the best movement guide you've ever seen. Trust me, boys. Alright, let's hop back into Steam, and I'm going to show you guys a few other configs that I've set up that has personally just made movement much easier. Alright, so now that you're back into Steam, the number one thing that, honestly, I'm still kind of mad about is the fact that we can't move in loot boxes. You can, but it's really scuffed, and honestly it just slows down your looting, so I haven't applied that certain config to it. There's a few other videos on YouTube you can watch to get that, but what I found that helped just a tiny bit is if you go to your jump button, right? Most it's going to be A, but for me it is left bumper. Go to jump button, go to show activators, go to binding, hit toggle multi button on, and then add the spacebar. All this is going to do for you is make it so that you can jump while looting in death boxes, which I know it's a small thing, but I mean, it kind of throws enemies off sometimes. So that's one just small thing that I personally added to my controller configuration. Let me show you what it looks like in game real fast. So imagine this was actually a death box. Now that you have this bind, when you jump, you're going to be jumping in game as well. I get a lot of questions about this on my stream, and yeah, this is how I do it. Also, if you really do want to, like I said, it's kind of scuffed, but you can move around. With that tap strafe bind, if you press down on left stick click, you can kind of move around. This helps, like imagine you're right here, you're getting shot in the back, you can get around that corner, right? All while doing that fun little jump. But again, it is pretty scuffed. I don't really like it that much, but I don't know. Whatever floats your boat really is all that matters. The next thing may be a little controversial because it's kind of like on the iffy side, but to be honest, mouse and keyboard players have a huge advantage when it comes to drops. When it comes to looting, they're extremely fast. So I added a little thing that could help me go a little bit faster. I added to my X another corded press right here, corded press, which goes back to F, and that corded button is actually my D-pad left. And that corded button is actually my left D-pad, which goes back to my left paddle. I can inspect with it. Honestly, I have like 5 different things bound to that one paddle. But you go right here, hold to repeat all the way up, and now you can loot just as fast as mouse and keyboard players. Again, it's on the little controversial side, but something that I added. I thought it helped out a ton. Alright, so now that you have that looting bind, all you want to do in game is hit your corded button. For me, that is my back paddle, which is bound to D-pad left, and then hold down X, and then boom, you're looting just like a mouse and keyboard player. Again, it's a little iffy, but I mean, personally, I'm sick of dying off drop over and over again because people have scroll wheel to interact, that was cool. Nearly the exact same thing as this. And then the last one is actually something that I really do suggest. I just implemented it into my game, and it's already helped wonders. Basically, when you're moving on a controller and you're using all your different fingers and there's not a lot of buttons you can hit, it really does just waste so much time when you have to hold down Y to holster your weapon. So I actually added this auto holster for me. So I went here to D-pad left. Again, like I said, my back paddle, which is bound to D-pad left, has a bunch of different things for it, but I mean, I made it work. Go to show activators, binding, and then just put this on your holster. Once you did that, that's basically just about it. And then last but not least, the instant holster. This one is pretty straightforward, but I mean, I guess I have to explain it for some of you guys. You have your gun out, ready, hit the button, boom, insta holster. Extremely fast, extremely efficient. It's gonna feel a little weird at first. You're gonna be wanting to hit your old button, but trust me, once you get used to it, it's like night and day. It's crazy. It makes claw just that much easier. You don't have to worry about hitting Y so much, and it just makes everything feel so much more fluid, so much faster. But yeah, that's just about it for the configs. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any questions or concerns about the configs, please do let me know in the comments down below. I do live stream on Twitch just about every single day, so feel free to check me out over there. And of course, also, if you're new here, consider subscribing. It's free, helps me out a ton. But yeah, I mean, I really got nothing else to say. Again, I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.